Hi there, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how we can utilize AWS System Manager in order to manage our resources on AWS, whether they are in the multi-cloud or hybrid environment. So there are lots of benefits of using AWS System Manager. So I'll just give you a small demo in which I'll be using how we can run certain commands on an EC2 instance utilizing the System Manager. So I will just move on to the console. Then I will show you how we can utilize this in order to manage, along with some benefits and features of using AWS System Manager. Let's jump into the console. So this is the AWS System Manager. So basically, how does it work? So basically, you have a group of resources. You can view the insights and take some actions. So basically, it improves the visibility and the control over the resources and shorten the time to detect and irrespective of giving some permissions and all. So it's like operation hub for all the AWS applications. So we can have some insights and dashboards. These are the various features that we can have, and we can also manage our operations, like OS patch management, maintenance windows if anything is there, like any software inventory we can maintain. So altogether, it is like a huge package along with this system manager. We can maintain it, so we can centralize our operational data, and we can resolve some application issues if some updates or patchworks need to be done. And it also helps us to simplify the resource management along with any security events that we have. So I will just type it over here. Now, before we proceeding to the example, like how we can run the commands in a EC2 instance. So before that, let's create some roles. So the roles will be specific. So basically, our agent need to be run on the EC2 instance. So then only it will be working. So we will be remotely running commands on the EC2 instance. So it will help you to get the insights, what commands are being running and what we ran and what is the output. So it will also eliminate the need for uh, like using a bastion host or SSH or any EC2 connect or anything like that. No need of using that. So we will just go to this IAM and let's create a role first. So this is the IAM. So click on the create role. So choose here AWS service. If you wanted to get into details about IAM, I have created, I think, 2 or 3 videos, so you can have a look into it, in which I have explained you how we can create users, groups, and defining some permissions, access and all to particular services and all, how we can maintain that. So you can just go to that particular video that I will just share in the description of this video, so you can get into detail about IAM. So next, so our use case over here is our EC2. I'm choosing over here. You can have Lambda, you can have whatever you want, you can have it. So I'm just choosing over here, allow EC2 instance to call AWS services on behalf of you. So nothing else I'm choosing over here. Then you can click next. So here we need to search for EC2 role for SSM. So this is the one. So this policy is there for the SSM. You can expand and you can just check in the details. So there, it's going to be deprecated. So there will be definitely a new policy coming up. So you can utilize that. So next, so you can give some name, my role SSM or my role SM. Okay, you can put some description over here. You can just have a look into the trust policy and the permissions that are being added. So that's all. So create role. So in the meantime, so our role has been created. So you can see over here, my role SM is the role that has been created. So we can go to the EC2. So we can click over here EC2. So we will launch an instance of free tier Linux T2 micro. So my SM demo. So you can choose over here Amazon Linux 2023 AMI T2 micro. And if you have the key pair, I'm already using my existing key pair. So if you don't have, you can just create it in case of recovery and all. So create security group, rest of the things. So you can disable this one also if you want. So let it be rest of the things by default be there. So no need of changing any network settings or storage or anything like that. Nothing to be done. But here, the most important thing that we have to do over here is under the advanced settings. So if you go to the advanced details over here, so we need to choose over here IAM instance profile. So this is our role that we created to which we have assigned the permission to it. So I'm just choosing my roles. That's it. And then we have to launch the instance. Okay. So this is launching our instance. So now we have to make it show in our EC2 instance that is running, we should have the system manager agent running. So that will help us to automate the administrative task as well as manage the instance. So basically, we will go to the system manager and there is some document that we need to be executed. It will help you to uh, run the agent on the EC2 instance to perform your administrative task. So let's look into the EC2 instance. So we can just keep a note of the instance that is running. So you can see over here. So this is my EC2 instance, my SMI demo. So we'll go to the system manager. You can click on this and you can just click on the fleet manager. So it will show you all the EC2 instance. So because in the advanced we choose there. So you can see it is showing you over here the node that is being attached. It is same. You can check I07, I07. So it is the same one. You can just check the name also over here. Then you click on this and we have to perform certain node actions. You can see rest of the information is being listed over here. So we will go to the tools, execute run command. And here we need to, in order to run the agent on the EC2 instance, so we need to just type it over here, AWS hyphen update SSM. Let's check where it shows up. Okay, yes, it shows up. So we need to choose this. So this is basically we are running in the form of a document, command document. So here target, this is our target EC2 instance in which we are going to run. Any other parameters, nothing to be done. So if you want the logs and all, if you want to store the output, you can choose the S3 bucket and you can put it in your bucket. You can create a new bucket. It's your choice, but I'm not choosing this option. You can just disable this. So even you can have SNS notifications and all things configured. And even you can have a command line interface commands if you want to run it. So it's quite flexible. So you can click on the run. So it is executing your commands. So you can just click a small refresh over here. Let me refresh. Should not take that much time. Let me refresh. Okay, so you can see it's being success over here, completed. And if you want to see the output, you can just select over here and you can have a little bit detail about it. So you can see command status and if what was the output over here, the step execution, the platform, create update folder, something like that. And any errors? No, there is no errors over here. And command description and all these things, you can get into details from here. So you can see, so all the details are here. Okay, now so it is basically having this bucket downloading to this particular, the agent from which it is being downloaded to that particular SSM agent. So now we will run few, let's say, a sample administrative command. So let's say we want to, now our EC2 instance is having the agent in order to run those commands. So let's go again back to the node actions and tools, and we will go with the execute run command. So this time we are going to choose something else, like let's say run, let me search like this, run Docker action, run Ansible, run document, patch baseline, salt, or lots of things are there. So we will just choose over here, run, let me type completely, let me remove this, run shell. Let me check over here. Let me remove this, all of them filters over here. I think it's not picking up. Let me check. So it's AWS hyphen run shell script. Let me try this way. Okay, now it's showing over here. So this is like if you want to run such a script. So you can specify over here the commands if you want. Let's say if I am writing any command in order to check for the security updates. So sudo yum update. You can have some any package that you want to update, SSL or anything you want to do, you can do it with this. You want to update your MySQL or whatever package you have, Python or whatever you want to do, you can just mention the package. I'm just mentioning over here the security to check the security patches and all. That's it. And rest of the things, nothing to be changed. We will just we can just disable this one. No need for this. And then click run. So you can see there's a success over here. So let's see what we get it in the output. If there is any error, success means there definitely there won't be any error. So we will just have a look over here in the output. So you can see dependencies over there that is being resolved, nothing to do. So it is being complete. So like this, if you're having any commands that you want to execute it, so any administrative tasks that you want to perform it, so you can um, like any compliance, any patch, any configuration, any custom policies. So you can maintain your whole fleet and you can choose all the fleet and it will be executed in all the fleet of EC2 instance. So we can also automate the configuration or some deployments going on. So downtime, especially for the production systems, you can just use this to configure and manage the applications as well as the resources. So it will basically shorten the time to detect and resolve any operational issues. as well as it will improve the visibility as well as the control, whether it's on cloud or in the on-premises. So for the ops, as well as for the application management, for the change management, for the node management. So it's all about management. So you can control all those things. So I hope you liked the video, you understood the concept of the system manager. So how we can utilize this in order to pass out some administrative commands. So that's all in this video. I hope you like my video. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.